YouTubers, just got off work. Weather's beautiful. I rarely ever go hunting after work, but I got myself a couple hours I can hit a couple areas, so I'm gonna see if I can find myself somewhere to dig. We'll see what I find. Okay, so I literally just pulled over on the side of the road, an empty lot, and I'm just hunting it. That's the first decent tone I heard. I think it might be garbage next to it, because when I try to pinpoint, it draws me off to the side, which tells me this is probably rust, and there's probably nothing here. That's a rock. Let's get the pinpointer. Well, I was hearing the higher tone. I mean, it sounded like a clad quarter at about 4 inches. And it's not a clad quarter. Oh, it's part of a perfume bottle top. Well, there it is. That's the sound I heard. Alright, moving on. Okay, this one's a high-pitched squeal. It hasn't got very much depth to it. Sounds like a quarter, but a little higher. Numbers are definitely off, especially for as little shallow it is. So I'm expecting garbage. Or a quarter. Yep, that's what it is. It's one clad quarter. Is it an eagle? Well, at least it's an eagle. Alright, well, it was. The numbers were, instead of a 1247, 1147, it was a 1046 to a 1048. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, I got another off numbers, but quarter type sound. It's actually a little higher than a quarter sound. This one has about 3 inches to it. It's probably garbage. I think I got rocks in the ground here too. Haven't done much recording, but I've found a fair amount of just tiny coins, you know, pennies and dimes, real close to the surface. This one, I don't know what it is. I'm thinking it could be a quarter. It squeals like one. That is not a quarter. Looks like a battery terminal. Yep. Like a electrical connector of some sort. Alright. On to the next. Well, still not much for deep stuff, but every once in a while I come across a quarter. I think I'm 2 or 3. That one's pretty light. But it does sound like a quarter with the main detector. We'll dig her up and see what she comes out with. Not a whole lot to dig here. Just a lot of garbage sounding stuff. Oop, sound like I got a rock or something in that one. That didn't come out of there very well. At all. Now it's out. Oh, there it is. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a ring. That sounded great for a ring. And she's pretty bent up. It looks like it might be copper. I don't think it's going to be silver. Well, there it is. I don't think it's silver. $12.45, $12.46. It's got some shine to it, but I really don't think it is, because it's got a lot of dullness to it. It looks like it might be copper. Well, nonetheless, it's a ring. Moving on. Okay, another high-pitched tone, which I always record. It's that or something below 4 inches I'm going to record. But anyways, nothing worth digging really yet. I mean, I got that ring, and I'm sure it's not silver. It just doesn't look like it held the color right. So I got a tone that sounds like a quarter, a few inches to it. Thought it would be in the plug. Oops, making noise. So it is in the plug. And it's still in the plug. Oh, I dug past it. Just a clad dime. Alrighty. On to the next. Okay, so let's just show you where I started with this hole. Had a signal right here. Wasn't very deep, like 2 inches. I dug down and found a 73, not that it matters, Snake and Lincoln. While I was digging, I seen another round thing, and I found this little toy wheel or tire wheel set up. I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing's plastic. Well, I didn't know that. I thought maybe it was stuck or part of an old toy car. Stuck the probe back in there, started listening. I could hear another tone. Kept digging and came out with a wheat penny. Problem is, I really scarred it. Oops, drop it. Really caught it hard. It's a 40, so it isn't real early. And stood back up, and now I have a sound deeper, close to the top part of the flap. So knowing I should just record everything, I just get tired of pushing the record button when I don't think there's going to be anything in there. I'm going to lift my flap back up, get some depth to it, and see what might be down there. But it sounds high pitch. And of course, I didn't think of grabbing my rag when I jumped out of the car this time, because I don't know why. It's kind of knolling out like it might be junk. I don't know, that just requires a little investigation. See how it blanks out? That sounds like garbage. Wish I had my rag. I really do. I'm not walking back to the car to get it. This is going to be a really long video if there's anything in here, though. Man, it's way back in there. I really can't get to it that well. And I don't want to dig another big flap. I see a coin. It's not a shiner. I saw... it's just another stupid Lincoln. Alright, moving on. Well, I'm thinking that's going to give me every time. So, 1.5 inches, 2 inches down. I just pulled this out of the ground. Got the little tracer there. It's a nice large military button. That thing is just got some killer detail. Got the little part that holds it on with the thread. I'll get that cleaned up, get that on the end. Dang, I need to record these things. Alright, on to the next. Okay, so my short hunt after work is just about over. I got that typical 2 to 3 inch quarter signal, and that's what I had when I dug that military button. Did I record it? No. So, because that one always gets me, I don't know, I seem to get a few rings from close to surface that expect a quarter. I'll see what this one is. I missed it. Well, I can't say I really missed it, but it's on the edge, I think. Dead square in the bottom. Give a little room. Nope. Nothing special. Dang. That could have been shine. Come on. But it wasn't. It's an older one. It is a 73, it looks like. 73 Eagle quarter. Moving on, unless I don't find anything, I just plain go home. Another high tone, not far from that last 73 quarter I just dug. Would love one just like it, but 10 years older. At least 10 years older. I like it when it digs easy. That's nice, as long as it stays together. Nope. There it goes, stayed together. I got deep enough. Oh no, it's falling apart. It just fell all apart. I see a quarter. That's another eagle. That one is a... No. It's amazing. It's a 65. That is just the coin's way of giving you the middle finger. Alright. Moving on. Here are the digs from today for the hunt after work. Oh, I forgot to clean that up. Darn it. Anyways, my garbage stuff over here. This washer, if I showed the video, I don't know if I did. It's copper. Thing rang up so loud. Got my bicycle bell. I believe that's what that is. A few odds and ends over there. I got my penny pile, surface nickel, dimes. I got one that was pretty bent up, bad shape. My quarters, one's a 65. My oldest coin found today was the wheat. It's 1940. I think it was a 1940. Scarred the front of it pretty bad right there. I got my copper, got it cleaned up and straightened out. Infinity ring, probably plated with something, who knows. Kind of a neat little ring. And then of course my military button. Let's see if I can get a little bit of the front there. I didn't get it cleaned. It shows up okay. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty large one compared to the size of a quarter. It's a little bit bigger. Pretty cool find. And that thing was like ½ inch down at the most. Well, maybe I'll do a couple more after work hunts. There's nothing really good close by. So I gotta do a little driving to find something. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.